And we're back, the GVSU Basketball Insider with head coach Rick Wesley, presented by Rivertown Honda. Our player interview brought to you by Country Dairy, the official milk of GVSU Athletics. Country Dairy, come visit our family farm. Joined by number 13, Hunter Hale on the program. Hunter, a happy belated Thanksgiving to you. Welcome back from sunny Florida. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Hey, we're doing good. We're doing good. So we can get into the games, of course, over the weekend and the season, but how many times have you been to Florida in your lifetime?
A lot, actually. I mean, I have a lot of family down there, so I go down there pretty often. I haven't been down there in the last few years, but going down there this last trip, this past weekend, was pretty cool, so I got to see a lot of family.
I was going to say, were they able to make some of the trips, or at least be able to see you for a little bit?
Yeah, I saw my uncle and my little nephew and his wife, and it was pretty cool.
And you're talking about different family. Taylor Johnson. If you could explain the lineage of how you guys are connected, because I think that's pretty fascinating.
He went to high school with my oldest brother back in the early 2009, 2008, 2010, around there, and they knew of each other. I think they were on the same team in varsity basketball, so I think that kind of connection was there. And then my stepsister, was dating one of his best friends at the time, so it's all like kind of correlated, and we've gotten to know each other over the years.
Kalamazoo is such a small area now. Hunter, you went out to Central Michigan, though, so were those out in the Western Michigan camps a little upset with you for leaving camp?
They were always asking me why I went out to Western. I mean, they were kind of confused, hometown. But I always liked Central. I went to a lot of their camps when I was younger, so I really enjoyed the campus, and I thought it was a good fit for me going there.
How was the experience for you at Central?
It was great, honestly. I mean, I learned a lot from a lot of good guards there, the coaching staff and all that. I mean, just being under Marcus Keene, Braylon Rayson, Chris Fowler, all those type of guys, they taught me a lot on the offensive side and defensive side. So I thought just being there helped me grow as a player and as a person.
Well, it certainly translated over at least through the first 6 games here at the Division II level. How has, in your assessment, how does Hunter Hale think Hunter Hale's done these first 6 games?
I think I've done pretty solid, but I think there's always room for improvement. I mean, I'm the type of guy to bank every loss that we get on my shoulders because I think I didn't do enough or I didn't do nearly as good as I can do, and I think I can always bring it higher, and I think I can do that starting conference play coming up.
Being kind of a hybrid guard wing position, I don't know, Rick said you might play some point guard at certain times, but being able to do a little bit of everything on the basketball court, at a level like this, is it just pure athleticism? How do you find yourself in such advantageous positions on the defensive end? You got like 5 blocks, 6 steals, plus you're also shooting threes.
I don't know. I don't think I'm the most athletic guy in the country. I think it's a lot of
well, you're definitely the most athletic guy at this table.
That might be true, but I think it's a lot of instinctual habits, and I think just being in the right place at the right time. And I also think just over the years just being crafty and learning how to use my height and weight to my advantage to help me have the advantage over defenders or even on defense, which I've improved a lot over the couple of years. I just think that's just being in the right place at the right time.
Well, congratulations to you, too, on the nice start to the season. I know you just had 17 points, career high with Grand Valley just this past Friday. I know it was a tough loss, but you guys are the sort of the heartbreak kids, aren't you, right now this season with those close games?
Yeah, I don't. It's a little tough when we get a good lead. It's been hard to keep those throughout the game, but I think throughout the course of the year we'll learn how to win games when it comes down to crunch time, and I think we'll be better in that area, I guess.
Well, number 13, Hunter Hale, joining us here on the program. And before we let you go, Hunter, we appreciate you coming out here to Jets Pizza, as we do every Monday night here from 6 to 7 o'clock. If we could ask you a couple different questions, we put your teammates through this drill here, too, the full court press. And we're going to start it off because it was just this past Thanksgiving. If you could tell us the worst thing you like to eat or you don't eat at Thanksgiving.
Probably stuffing. That's not one of my favorite things, honestly.
Wow. Okay, so that's usually about number 2 or number 3 on the most popular list,
right.
But no stuffing. Okay. What's the worst part of Florida?
Like an area or?
Yeah, just maybe in general.
Probably always having the feeling that there's a bug on you when there really isn't.
I swear they make movies on that, like the paranoia, you're always itching yourself or something like that. All right, if you could play any position on the basketball court, maybe it's what you're doing, what would it be?
I played point my whole life, so probably point guard. And I like the two, but probably point guard.
Favorite show on Netflix?
Friends. I love Friends.
Really?
Yeah, I love Friends.
Okay. Who's your favorite character?
I think I'm gonna go with Chandler and Ross. They're pretty funny.
The worst part of practice, and we've told the coaches to plug their ears here.
Worst part of practice, probably. I mean, I don't mind the running at the end because I think I'm in pretty good shape, but probably the closeout drill, maybe the closeout drill, but that's not that bad. I don't really mind practice. I like practicing.
All right, two quick ones. Last emoji that you used.
Laughing emoji with the tears coming out of the eyes.
Okay. And if you could change anything about your roommates, what would it be?
Just to clean the upstairs bathroom. I'm begging you guys.
Noticing a trend right here, aren't we? With the
Look,
cleanliness.
I have the downstairs bathroom. It's very clean. You know, I'm a clean guy. Upstairs bathroom, they just got to do better.
It's funny, last week they said the upstairs bathroom is so clean and that guy downstairs has to clean more. So it's a little bit pushing the blame. But, Hunter, regardless, man, thank you so much for coming on the program here with us. And conference play starts this week, so go get him, all right?
For sure, definitely.
That's Hunter Hale. Joining us when we return, we'll have head coach Rick Wesley back at the controls. This is the Grand Valley Sports Network.